One of the most iconic episodes of the nearly 12-week Cold War in Ukraine took place in its first few hours, when the crew of a massive Russian missile cruiser demanded the surrender of a small contingent of Ukrainian troops stationed on Snake Island, a rocky Black Sea outcropping measuring less than. In a radio transmission that subsequently went viral, one of the defenders delivered a pungently profane response that has been most commonly translated as, "Russian warship, go F yourself." Coming at a moment when much of the world expected Ukraine's swift collapse in the face of invasion by its larger neighbor, the raunchy, almost jaunty expression of defiance helped power the underdog narrative that has proved invaluable to the country's war effort. It also brought unexpected fame to the young Ukrainian illustrator who designed a wildly sought-after postage stamp commemorating the event. Released on April 24, the stamps were greeted with enormous lines at the post office, punctuated by the occasional scuffle between would-be buyers. The initial series became a valuable collector's item. The National Post Office, Ukrposhta, had 1 million of the stamps printed, and they remain in heavy demand. "I never thought it would be so popular," said artist-designer Boris Groh, 27, who lives and works here. He moved first to the capital and then to Lviv after his education and upbringing in Crimea, the peninsula seized by Russia in 2014. Like so many of his compatriots, he was left goggle-eyed by a dramatic twist in the story that occurred weeks after he created his design, just 10 days before the stamp was released. The menacing warship, which turned out to be the Moskva, the flagship of Russia's Black Sea Fleet, was sunk by a Ukrainian missile attack that Moscow has never acknowledged. "It was, well, it certainly turned out to be good marketing for the stamp," said Groh, who has a bashful demeanor and a gloss. Even before the stamp, the art school-educated Groh was building a reputation for illustrations that included album covers for the classical metal musical collective Lost Symphony. He entered the post office's design competition on a whim, and said he spent perhaps 5 hours over several days on the stylus-drawn digital composition featuring a lone figure in the foreground, middle finger raised, and the silhouette of a hulking warship offshore. "Like everybody, I was pretty